today is a day for the sprinters, and the sprinters supplied us with some magical moments here in the finale.
They did, and Dakota Quickstep was at the front pretty much all day, protecting Alaphilippe to keep the break close so that no one could take Alaphilippe's jersey away. That left Dakota Quickstep with a few less guys to help their sprinter, Sam Bennett, at the finish. So the lead out train started, really, really early, like 15K to go. And that really left room for riders like Caleb Ewan to really surf the wheels and not really have to depend on his Lotto Soudal teammates for the lead out.
Yeah, let's get into some of the winners and losers from today. Obviously, Caleb Ewan and Lotto Soudal, the big winner. And let's take a look at the sprint that Ewan does, because he is nowhere at 200 meters. He's like still eighth wheel. There's 3 rows of riders essentially in front of him, ducking and dodging, diving and weaving along the barriers, and then around Bennett. Bennett with a subtle move to his left as he feels Ewan coming all the way back around him. But Ewan just had those magic legs that when he started sprinting, even though he was not sprinting anywhere near to in a straight line, 43 miles an hour piloting his bike through the group, and just the fastest guy on the day and the best bike handler won the race. I mean, Ewan has established himself firmly, in my opinion, as the best sprinter in the World Tour today, but best sprinter in the World Tour right now based on what we saw today.
Well, I would propose that because the speed is high, aerodynamics play a huge, huge part. So someone like Caleb Ewan, who has a very unique sprinting style, he's very small. They call him the pocket rocket, but he's able to generate a lot of power when and stay very low on the bike. So aerodynamics is super, super key. They've built a special bike for him that has, everything aero that you could imagine. He runs a 5411. So massive, massive gear. And all of those little things that come together for Ewan are, this type of finish where it was fast, straight, perfect for him.
That's a great point. And timing was everything in this sprint. I mean, we saw the big lead out trains all lined up with 1K to go. Sunweb was there again. NTT was there. Obviously, Deceuninck Quickstep with their whole team on the front just charging towards the line. But a lot of riders, because this was an uphill headwind sprint, they opened up. They also faded quickly. Nizzolo looked like he had it. Sagan was opening up his sprint. And then, Sam Bennett looked like he was going to finally get that big Tour de France win that he's been chasing. But yeah, it was Ewan and coming behind with the aerodynamics that surely had it. I think Sam Bennett, again, in some ways just felt a little bit robbed, but they've got to get it right if they want to beat Ewan.
Sprinting is an art, and you could analyze that video 100 times, but redo that sprint again. But every time you do it, it's going to be different. It looks very messy, but in fact, there's lots of things that are happening there that the sprinters are reading and reacting to in the moment, and that's the magic of being a winning sprinter, is finding the wheels, making sure you're using your matches at the right time, and then coming around at the right time, putting your face in the wind just at the right time based on what you're seeing on the road at the time.